Welcome back to another episode of Tat Talk. We have a full house tonight. We got Vaughn in the house just chilling. We got our homie Lucid. This is his first time on the show.
Lucid.
And what's your name, sweetie?
Kayla
and
Asia.
Kayla, Asia, Vaughn, and Lucid. All right, so Lucid picked number 7. I know exactly. That's what I was just telling him. Like everybody.
All right, wait. What's number 8?
I do change the question. I definitely changed the question. But why do you think it's hard for a boss chick to keep a man?
Oh,
boss chick
that's
keep a man.
Not everybody has a way.
He's just like he's supposed to be, the man with the pants. So it's like if his woman overpower him, he probably not gonna feel good because he's supposed to be the man of the house. She's the man of the house at this point if she's doing everything. So it's like he's gonna feel some type of way. It's just a man thing. You feel me? But if we was on like the same level, it'd be different. You feel me? But if she's taking over everything, it's like what the fuck he here for?
This is one of my favorite topics.
Oh, damn.
Hyper independence, basically. Like the boss chick mentality makes females think like they don't need a man for anything at all, like especially financially, which will then turn them over into thinking they don't need a man in the home, they don't need a man to help, they don't need a man, for this and that. You could be a boss chick and you could still need, a man. You could still need a little bit of help. It doesn't have to be financially. It could be mentally. It could be, you might need motivation to work out in the morning or something. You've been slacking with that. That's where he comes in, and vice versa. But that's the thing. A lot of women are not traditional anymore. I'm very traditional. Put me in the house. Put me in the kitchen. Put me with the babies.
You're quiet. What's your thoughts?
But in my defense, we're like polar opposites in that sense. But in my defense, it's more so like I started working at a young age, not because I had to, but more so because I wanted to. My dad is very much involved in our lives, so he's very much still a provider. But he just always taught us to that still sense of independence. So I don't mind working, but I do probably struggle with letting a man take the lead just for the simple fact of I don't know. In this generation, the men are kind of trash. You don't date this generation, but also even some of the older men that I've talked to stuff, they're weird, they're creepy, they're trash. So it's just in this sense, it's what do I really need a man for outside of what you can provide below the belt?
Part of it is knowing yourself as a woman and knowing what it is you need and finding a man who can provide those things. Or you can be by yourself. Like me personally, I dabble in a little bit of both. Like I am very much so run things and take the lead on a lot of situations, but I do want somebody to take care of me. I want somebody to be the decision maker because I have to make all the decisions and stuff like that. So I am very much a domestic person as well. Like I cook, I clean, and all the things that you do at home. So I think as long as you can find a balance between the two, but it takes a certain kind of man to deal with that too, for sure. She got her own crib, her own car, her own things, and all she really likes to be around you is because you're you, and you don't have to provide it.
Because I come from a who don't do shit. So I don't mind. You want to go make your money?
He like, if we could go half and half, I'm cool with it.
I don't mind. I'm saying I don't mind because I do my job as a man.
Does that hurt y'all's ego though? When a woman has to step up and kind of take over.
I mean, it'll hurt me as a point where okay, I'm not doing what I need to do.
But that's motivation.
But that's motivation, like how she's saying. I'm not finna be I'm not finna sit in the corner be fucking crying. I need to go out and do something. You know what
I appreciate this conversation from everybody. This is a good, healthy conversation. I love healthy conversations. Not you need though. You trying to smoke? Yeah, smoking. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in for another episode of Tat Talk. Y'all have a good evening and stay up.
I like that.
Yeah, that's a good